To grow your business in 2026 to $1 million plus and get thousands of new leads, you need to be doing lead magnets. Yes, they still work and one of the best ways for you to scale your business. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to make the right lead magnets and then how do you drive traffic through an organic way and through paid ads so you get the complete end-to-end breakdown of how you can go from either doing lead magnets that are not working or not even doing lead magnets to ones that will actually drive your business. How do I know this? My name is Shan. Over the past 9 years, I've been running a business called Genflow where I help the biggest brands and creators in the world do the exact same thing. So today I run my own lead magnets doing exactly what I'm showing you, and I do it for some of the biggest people in the world. And we drive millions of dollars in revenue every single month for clients doing this exact thing that I'm showing you today. So, and all along, if you click the link down below, you can get access to this exact training because I have to practice what I'm preaching, and that is my lead magnet that I want you to click down and give me your email and I'll send you the exact training that we're walking through today. With that being said, let's jump straight onto the screen and let's get into it. So, fundamentally, why do lead magnets exist? It's the easiest way to convince someone you have some skill, right? Because the hardest thing is for somebody to believe you can actually help them, right? So if you're an agency owner today, even if you are any type of business owner and your job is you need to convince a stranger that you can do whatever you claim you can do, so they will then eventually hire you and pay you to do that thing, right? So logically, it is the best way for you to impress somebody. The way I think of it is, I think of it as dating. If you want to walk up to somebody and you want to get their phone number, you're going to have to impress them in some way. So they're like, yeah, here's my phone number. Then when you get their phone number, those 7-10 days are the most important time because you're going to be messaging them. You're going to be trying to impress them even more. So they physically go on a date with you. That's the precise thing is what lead magnets are. Your job is to impress somebody online so they would give their details to you, the email and phone number. Then your job is going to be to impress them over time, ultimately to book a call, become a client, become a customer, etc. in the exact same way, which means your lead magnet cannot be lazy, it cannot be terrible, it cannot be the worst thing, it has to be the best thing. Because if you were trying to, and anybody watching this that has context, if you were trying to get someone's number, you would walk up to that person and you know you have to be cool, you have to be different, you have to get their attention, you have to say something which they're not expecting, blah, 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 right? Which means you have to be in your A game. So that's where lead magnet essentially fell, because most people's lead magnet would be like some rubbish thing that nobody cares about. So anyway, let's jump into the breakdown. So the easiest way is to show someone your skill so you can turn them from a random cold person to a customer. The process is simple, right? Like we want to get their attention, we want to get their email, and ultimately we want to make money out of that. Lead magnets is how we do that. You need lead magnets because it's the easiest way today to pull people into your world. Because when you have someone's details, they're in your world. Now you have control in what you give to them so they can potentially become a customer one day. They'll give you direct access to your audience. They'll let you nurture them behind the scenes. That lead magnets lets you nurture them behind the scenes. You can sell much more via email than any other way of selling today. And that is literally the best way to sell. Ultimately, you build your own ecosystem. Fundamentally, the craziest thing I've seen in everything that I do today, whoever has the most emails in the right way sells the most. And even for business owners. Like if you have a warm list of emails that you've brought in and nurtured, your ability to be able to sell to them is that much more. So let's say you're a design agency. If you're collecting emails, giving people value behind design-based lead magnets, those are going to be the brands that will become your customers. It is the easiest way for someone like 99% of agency owners, freelancers, they're either on referrals or they got some clients and they're stuck. They have no actual control over acquisition, and lead magnets is the number one thing that should be on your list that you're doing in 2026 to grow. Literally, lead magnets are the best bet for growing your email list, literally business. But what's a good lead magnet? Let's get into it, right? So a lead magnet is all about one skill. What is your best thing? What is the best thing that you possess today, that you know about today? So let's say you are an email marketing agency. What's your best thing? Is it you understand automated flows and how to upsell people, etc.? Is it you're on AI automations and you understand that sales ops and automating that is clearly the thing that's going to help another business? Like, what it's your best thing. Like for me, right, one of my best things is high ticket clients. For my best thing is like telling other people how to grow an agency, because I've grown one to $20 million plus, which is unheard of, right? So my lead magnets talk about that. Anyway, one skill. I've put it here as one content pillar, one skill, because ultimately, if anyone is already posting content, you want to go and look at what content that works the most. Because ultimately it means that's the thing you are the best at publicly, or what people perceive as, or it's your skill. If you don't have an audience, like what is your thing? Another way I'll put it, imagine I gave you $10,000 right now. What's the one thing you could do for me, right? That is your thing. That is your ultimate skill. And that is what you build your lead magnet around. Because what that should be doing ultimately is solving one singular problem. So as an agency, we don't want to niche down, right? And we know that's bad. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my previous videos. You'll know what I'm talking about. You don't want to niche down as an agency. But when it comes to lead magnets, you do want to solve a specific problem, because it's the easiest thing for someone to be like, yeah, okay, I'll give you my details because I want to know how to solve this problem. And that's you get to one lead magnet. So it has to be specific. It can't be a generic lead magnet. It's really worth saying. Newsletters are not lead magnets. Nobody wants to sign up to your newsletter, right? You have no news. You are nobody. Nobody cares about signing up to Josh's email newsletter and I'm going to give you insights each week. It's like, no. Instead, you should be like, here's 7 ways to improve show-up rates to calls. Give me your email, I'm going to show you. That's the lead magnet because you're solving a problem of show-up rates. Are your open rates terrible on email? How to get 50% plus open rates on email? Give me your email, I will show you how. Lead magnet. One problem, clear solution. Not a generic. Not 100 books you need to read before you die, generic. It might work to build an email list for like fun. We're talking about business. We're talking about lead magnets that are going to drive sales. We want to be very specific. So as it says here, small type specific and no weekly newsletter, nothing random about mindset. It's very, very simple to get one win. And the ones that don't work is because there's misalignment between what is it. And people just have this thing, they're going to just create one random one and just leave it there. Let's get a bit more specific. So essentially, if you're still a bit like, I don't know what that is, you map your skills, right? Like write down what am I good at. Map your skill. Ideally, start creating content around that skill and it'll be very clear that that's my thing. And then you can turn that into a lead magnet. Even if you're not creating content today, you can skip that and you make your lead magnet. But obviously, you're going to have to create content to drive people to your lead magnet. I'll get into that later. The other way you can think about it as well is that like a real life problem you solve. So if you've like lost a lot of clients and then you solve that, that's very unique. If you've done something yourself, right? A backstory about something yourself. So you have to have basically undeniable experience or skill. So you are an authority about that one thing, right? Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So if you have someone that's a content agency, you would need to have produced enough content pieces either for clients or there's some story about how you did this and that, and you're going to reuse that in the material that you're producing. So that's very, very important. So let me show you a quick example. I'm just going to jump on my own YouTube here. You'll see here I have a video called about landing pages, triple your sales landing page. Video has 5,000 views. Right here, landing page framework, right? This is a perfect example. And what was the lead magnet? It's right here, right? So the content is about lead magnets. I'm showcasing you how to solve a problem about lead magnets. And the lead magnet is itself giving you the answer. Just like if you click the link down below, make sure you do to get it. Because I want your email, right? Because if I have your email, I will have a chance to promote and sell you something later. That's precisely why I'm even making this video myself, right? Because I'm making content as a business owner to get more leads into my ecosystem, into my world, so I can make more sales on the back end, right? This is a business strategy. I'm not doing it to be famous. I'm doing it to make more money. Exactly why you should be doing it. Every single person watching this video right now in 2026, if you are not posting content, you are already losing. It's not about, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a face of my brand. I don't want to do that. It's simple mathematics. You need to be able to get traffic to your business. The best way to get traffic is to paste organic content because it's literally free, right? It's free. You have time. If I have time, you definitely have time. There is unlimited time to do shit, and making content should be right on top of your list of things to do in 2026. So, a perfect example of it. I'll show you another one. Here's one of my clients. So she's talking about, here's what I've done. She has time, location, she has freedom, she has this, and her 4-step influence system. Click the link and here you go. Here's her, get immediate access here to my $1 billion person brand framework. Here it is, give me your email, right? Specific. It's teaching you basically how to build a personal brand on LinkedIn and give me your email, I will show you how. So we use this all the time. right? I just want to make that clear as a real life example. So hopefully that makes sense in terms of what would a lead magnet be, right? It's specifics. And look, the truth is you don't need to have just one. The goal is to have a few. And if by having like 4 or 5, you'll be able to test between the conversion rates, etc., and see what works. I'll also give you some benchmarks, right? So you should be aiming for a 40% conversion rate on lead magnets, meaning 40% of traffic that lands on your page gives you your email address. That sounds crazy versus normal conversion rates because it is, because it's free, right? But just before that, let me actually show you a little bit about what makes a good lead magnet page. You need to keep it very simple. You just need headline, description, some visual, and then email, phone number, etc. to collect. So here we go. Heading, subheading, some visual, email, phone. In this case, I've got a bit of social proof. You just saw one as well, which looked very similar to this. VSL landing page here. There's another one of mine here. Very simple, because you just need to get them to make one action. What you don't want to do is stick like a lead capture on your website. I have a section on your website like it's 5 years ago, right? Like that doesn't work. It's a funnel. We are sending people to take one action. That's it. Then ultimately, what are the different ways? What is a lead magnet? What could be inside of it? The truth is, a lot of guys online are going to be telling you this is the best way, that's the best way. There isn't a best way. Whatever value you need to deliver in whatever best works for you is absolutely fine. So is it a PDF? Okay. Google Doc? Okay. Notion? Okay. Worksheet? Okay. 7 days of emails I'll come on to for nurturing. Yes. Video, Miro, whatever. Anyway, so whatever format, a gamma file, whatever you think is your thing, easiest for you, do it. Because the whole point is you need to get into the habit of doing them. So whatever's the easiest for you. You don't need to copy my way of doing it. You do it your own way in terms of when you're actually creating it. It's very, very simple. We want to do that. You want to stay away from swipe files. You want to stay away from anything which is generic because it is generic. The whole point of a lead magnet is to solve a problem. So you want to give people instructions, information to actually get them there. The idea is to go from 0 to 1. You want to take someone who's a random stranger, signs up to your lead magnet, actually learns something and is like, oh, interesting, versus that's where all the people will be like, here's my 19 prompts, or here's my 20 pages of landing pages I've ever seen online. Here's my swipe file. Like, it's just rubbish. Someone will give you the email, but they're not coming for you. They need to come for you. Your skill, your brain, what you know. Because that's when someone's like, this guy's amazing because I see what he's doing. And then they're going to want to work with you when we push them to book a call with you later. So what are we doing? We are making sure it's actual something tangible that takes them from a problem and gives them a solution. So, but the trick is this, honestly, like it's not even about, lead magnet is amazing, but really what it's about is the way you nurture them afterwards. I generally believe at the back of every lead magnet, there should be 10 follow-up emails. So you want to do 7 to 10 emails from every single lead magnet. Ideally, it needs to be like this. You want to give them 7 emails with 7 insanely valuable things after the lead magnet. So email 1 should be like, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. Here's your lead magnet. Obviously, lead magnet goes to them immediately. Email 1 should be, hey, what's up? This is who I am. This is my experience. This is what I've done. Blah, blah, blah. It's your chance to introduce yourself to them to try to get that relationship building going. It's like you take someone's number and then you got to impress them over days of messaging. As I explained in the beginning, it's the same thing. So email number 2, here's some video about blah, 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 blah. What works really well is doing like unlisted videos on YouTube and sending them. Because any of you can make an unlisted video today because you have no like, oh no, I'm making content. Oh no, I'm going to get low views. People are going to laugh at me, right? Like all that goes away the moment it's unlisted. So email 1, introduce yourself. After they get the lead magnet, the rest of the emails are pure value. Like, what are all the things you can say? So let's say you are an email agency. You're like, here's 7 different ways for you to get 50% plus open rates, right? Cool. You send that. That maybe is a little breakdown of like, subject lines of the way to do it, deliverability issues, blah, 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 right? Some little masterclass, little playbook. But then email 1 is, hey, what's up? I'm Dan. I've been running an email agency for this. I've actually sent like 300 million emails in my time, blah, 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 blah. The reason I love email is because of blah, 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 and whatever, right? And then email number 2 should be, look, I'm going to actually break down for you like the anatomy of an email. Email number 3, I'm going to break down for you copywriting methods. Email number 4, I'm going to do this for you. Email number 5, here's an unlisted YouTube video, me walking through what I did for X client and why they did XYZ things and what they achieved. Email number 7 is blah, blah, blah. And all we're doing in the whole time, we're pushing them to book a call with us, right? So you're sending the traffic from the playbook to book a call with you. So to sell them your service. That's it. You don't realize if someone's genuinely reading your thing and is like, interesting. You just need one aha moment. The moment someone's think, oh, I never thought about that. And I'm sure you've already had that moment in me telling you what I've been telling you in this video, right? That one aha moment is what you're looking for. That was going to prompt the person to book a call. And hopefully, if you're serious about your growing your business, I want you to book a call with me. Because if I can give you an aha moment in this video right now, what could I do if you actually worked with me and my team, right? Book a call with us. We help agencies now also scale alongside businesses and creators. We have some amazing agencies who are like killing it, signing clients, high ticket clients, percentages, retainers, all the good stuff, right? They're literally mimicking my Genflow model and succeeding because, the shit that we do is so different to the normal people that it stands out. And so if you book a call, that'll be you. But why am I saying that? I'm saying that because I'm literally practicing what I preach right now, right in front of you, right? Because I'm nurturing people, and maybe you get my emails, you will see how I push you to book a call and stuff with my team. And it works because it works. People book calls, people buy, etc. So you get the idea. That is very, very important to nurture. And that's where it goes wrong. Because if anyone's done a lead magnet today, you just basically sent some swipe file and didn't ever follow up, didn't actually nurture people, and nothing ever happened. Because it's your greatest skill, right? Get someone's email, impress the shit out of them, they become a client. Because what else is there? Right? Like you need to back yourself that if I had someone's info, I can impress them, right? Like if I said you were going to get someone's phone number, I don't know, some girl that you like, you're actually going to impress her that she's going to want to go on a date with you. You're going to have to back yourself that, of course, man. Yeah, of course. I know what to say to her. I know what to do. Him or her, whatever, right? Like you get the idea. Anyway, let's move forwards to how are we going to get traffic coming to our lead magnets? And it's very, very simple, right? Like you need to be posting content today as a business owner because it's how you're going to position yourself on social media. This is not about you being famous or anything like that. It's about positioning, because if you are positioned correctly, the chance of your success is just so much higher because you become an authority online, right? So first of all, some very simple things to do. You need to go and make sure everywhere, your name and what you're doing is like things so people can find you. People can find you, they can see who you are, what you do, etc. Then what you want to do from there, ultimately, you want to start posting content, right? You need to go and post content. And at the end of the content, one of the best things you can do is your CTA, would be your lead magnet. Simple as that. Because I guess what you're doing on socials is you are posting content, and then your CTA becomes very soft because it's like, hey, if you want to grow your business, all you got to do is give me your email. I'm going to show you how. Or if you want to get more open rates, if you want to drive more email revenue, give me your email. I'll show you how. So it becomes very easy that every post you're doing, you should be getting some emails. Because a lot of people will be like, I don't want to do personal brand. I don't want to post content because I don't really sign any clients. I don't really get any leads because you're directing people to your website to book a call with you, right? It won't work. No one's going to be like, yep, I'll book a call with this guy because of this one post and I'm going to now want to work with him. Because they know it's a sales call and you're trying to sell them your service, right? Or no one's going to jump on your website and just pay for a $3,000 package. No. But you got to warm them first, right? So all your call to actions and all content should always be lead magnets, like 99% of the time, because that's people coming into your world. Every single week, you have to be tracking impressions that your content is getting and how many leads you are getting, i.e. people signing up to your lead magnets. So for me, that's all a lead is. It's people signing up to your lead magnets. Because getting people directly to book calls or buy shit off you is just not going to happen in today's world. Unless you're a somebody. And, to become a somebody is the shit that I'm saying you need to do. And look, one of the best ways in actual fact is paid. Because paid ads is the easiest way to get in front of the right people. Organic is good for positioning, but it's very hard to actually get enough impressions. Because when you start posting it in the start, it's just going to be tough, right? That is why paid is way better, because from the very beginning, you can get enough volume. And essentially, if you just invest in your own growth, take less money for yourself, put it more into ads, you will grow faster as a business. So let's jump into ads. I want to walk you through this, right? So if you're an agency owner today, most likely you have some high ticket offer, right? You're selling some one-to-one service. And to cold audiences who know nothing about you, you have to be running lead magnet campaigns, right? And the messaging is going to be all about show them the transformation they'll achieve if they book the call, if they get your thing, etc. So basically, you're just triggering them to be able to take action. And that's what we want to do for cold audiences. Later on, I can speak a little bit about like what to do once people are more engaged. But fundamentally, that's what we want to do. What's really cool about ads is All the information is out there. So we love to use a thing called Motion, motionapp.com. You can go and look at everybody else's ads and what they're doing. So you can actually go and see people in your industry right now that are trying to get clients and what are they doing, because that'll give you the idea of like angles. So when it comes to content in ads, it's all about the format, i.e. speaking on desk. Is it walking? Is it long form talking? Is it a walkthrough? Is it a teaching video? That's what you call format. And then the message, i.e. what are you actually saying in the piece of content? And that's how you make really good content. It's the format, it's the message. And when it comes to video, on ads, you can sit and look at how other people are doing it to figure out what you need to do. Same with statics. You can just go and look at what other people are doing, so what you need to do. From that, ultimately, you'll have a good idea of like, okay, what is there to be done? So step one, use Motion to find winning ad patterns. Literally take what works, extract the hook, the offer, the angle, the format, the CTA. Build your own version for your people, for whoever you're targeting after. It's literally like you can go and search, like design, you'll be able to find people. If you know people, go and look at it. Go and look at mine in a similar way. And research your competitors, select the angle that will resonate with you, select your format, go and look at it, and then repurpose it for your own ads. That'll be so easy. And the key here is we want to pull people into your lead magnet. That's the thing, right? You're not selling your offer. So you'll have all these ads here and you can go and look at them and see what's working. Okay, so honestly, the best things I can just literally show you. So here I am in my account and you can literally see my ads running to my lead magnet. So here I've spent £5,600 and we've got 3,400 leads. You can work out the maths. It works out to what? Let's just do it very quickly. 5635 divided by 3466. So currently it's costing £1.62. I don't know, $2.20 to get a lead. And essentially, this is exactly what I'm saying. So we have statics, we have videos. Obviously, what's really I love about Motion is you can actually sit and see, like, you can see obviously the leads coming in. You can see the performance, like here you go, cost per lead right there. We can see thumb stop ratio, first frame retention, etc. So this is an amazing tool. I love it. But you can also go and spy on other people and see what they're doing, right? So very, very easily, you can start doing this. And look, can you spend a few $1,000s extra a month to collect some leads? 1,000%. Because what are we doing? Are we going to bring them in and then we're going to try to get them to book a call, which I'll show you. Ultimately, different types of ad creators would be like video sharing framework, on the move, talking head, B-roll, voiceover, split screen, all these are different content formats that would work for you to pull leads in. What are we doing then, right? This is what I love to do. So basically it needs to be a landing page which I showed you before for lead magnet. You want to get the email. The key though is immediately the thank you page should send them to a book a call page. And this is where it gets really amazing. So basically like they get your email and immediately you're like, thanks. Check your email to get the free playbook. And straight away it's a video with I'm saying, hey, watch this video, book a call with my team, right? And this is the exact way then, it only cost us, $2 to get leads. We already got the emails, right? So we can still nurture those people. But as a bonus, what I see is about 10% of people that basically become a lead, then actually basically book a call with us. So that's the exact reason how lead magnets, which don't work and are old and blah, 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 right, actually do work. And if you spend $3,000 right this month, you could get 2,000 email addresses. And I think you'll have 20 booked calls from that. And then 20 booked calls, let's just run some math. 50% show up is normal on calls. So let's say 10 people get on a call with you and about 30% you would hope to close, right? So let's say you would close 3 people. So you spend $3,000 on ads. And if you can close 3 people, I would assume you would have a profit there from an ROI perspective. And that's exactly what you call a funnel. And that's exactly the thing you should be doing to build your business today. Simple. Like what I'm telling you is literally what I do and what all smart business owners are doing, because you have to invest in growth. I mean, look, I'm literally telling you this like right now for free on YouTube because you need to do it. There's just no other way around it. It's that simple. It's the same methodology used by like almost everybody. And all you're doing after that, right? You are sending emails, as I said, and you're going to nurture them. And again in those emails, we'll keep putting a PS or something to be like, book a call with us, right? And that's what you're doing. So, right? So imagine in my example, you spend $3,000 to get 2,000 leads. There's still 2,000 people that you are trying to nurture to get them to book a call. So even though you might book, 20 calls immediately, over time, how many more could you book? And the answer is lots. Simple as that, right? So hopefully that gives a good oversight on how you can use lead magnets to drive leads for your business and actually get booked calls and turn them into clients, new customers for your coaching offer, for your agency or whatever it is. And look, Click the link down below if you want whatever I showed you on screen today. You can get it. Also, you'll see a link for booking a call with us where maybe I can help you scale your agency. And with that being said, make sure you hit subscribe, 2 videos every single week, and I will see you in the next one.